Bates Middle School had me fucked up part 6. And I know this shit long as hell. But Bates Middle School put me through hell. Okay? Okay, so getting back to the where did I leave off at? Oh yeah. Getting back to the bathroom with my behavioral therapist / lady, whatever. I forgot what you call it. So Miss T, I was telling Miss T about it. Cause then she was like telling me to tell my mom, and then she was like, "How was your day?" And I was just like, always complaining about like I got this note or whatever, and I need the teacher to do something about it because she's trying to force me to go this certain time, and it don't work like that. Let me say the name so y'all know who I'm referring to one at a time. Miss T went to go talk to Miss JB, and I was with Miss T. So while we talking, I let them talk. I was minding my business. I didn't have no phone then either. I necessarily didn't have no phone then. I didn't have no phone till like later on that year. Yeah, later on that year, like in the middle of around that time, I ain't got a phone then. So yeah. But anyways, back to the whole full story. So they're talking. I think I was playing a game on Miss T phone, or I was just saying to her, mind my business. Cause when grown folks talks, I usually like try to like go in my own space or zone and let them have it, because I don't want to say, oh, this grown folks business, get out of it. Yeah. So, but I could hear them talking. So I'm minding my business, going on when I hear talking. And so it came to the conclusion that I will try to go to the bathroom before class, after lunch, and when I go take my medicine. Those are the times. And the only reason why I never went to go use the bathroom after I take my medicine or sometimes before is because they always say I take too long. First, the one is in front of the school. Sometimes I do see my friend, and sometimes I do end up speaking, and we end up talking and laughing. But most of the time, there is just the walk there. Or if it's raining too, or cold, I don't always take the outside route to get to 7th grade hall. I go through the 6th grade hall, so that way it'd be less time me outside. And then I go outside, run to that side, get to the 7th grade. Or if not, I go to the 8th grade hall. I go to the 8th grade hall, walk in, and walk to the 7th grade hall, because they're both inside halls where you can go to your classes, whatever. So that's the reason why I don't go to the bathroom like that without asking, if you may ask. So yeah. So basically that was the plan. And like I tried, and I still it still failed, because I did. Trying to put your bladder on a time schedule is like trying to train a dog to stop being a dog. That's the wrong reference. That's also like telling your car not to lose gas, knowing it's gonna lose gas when you drive it. It's gonna happen on its own timing. So basically what I'm trying to say, it happens when it happens on its own time, and you can't force it. I don't know why I come up with these horrible ass sayings. Like, I don't know where I get it from. Anyways, so it went on for a while. Then I went to my mom. and was telling her what was going on. I was like, irritating. And because I was still acting in class because none of that times would work. And I just eventually stopped doing it because it wasn't worth shit. So, around that time, I had this choir teacher. I'm going to call her Miss C. And Miss C was always pregnant. Always pregnant. So, this particular day, Miss C tells us, I had Miss C A-Day. So, Miss C told the A-Day class she was pregnant. So, everybody like, ooh, okay, cool, we excited. And next thing you know, so she told her she was pregnant, and she was like, don't tell her A-Day class, don't tell her B-Day class, because she wanted to be a surprise, and she wants to tell them. And he was like, okay. So, I went around going the whole day. I ain't saying nothing to nobody, and I barely knew who was in her B-Day class for real. So, it wasn't like I just went around saying nothing. I never did say nothing to nobody. So, we went got by the bus, and I went home. Next day, I seen her hall. I said, hey, Miss C. But I said her name. She ain't say nothing. She ain't act like she act like she ain't heard me or nothing. The bitch was ignoring me the whole time. Like, she would see me and act like she didn't see me. But I would still get marked present in her class. And see, Miss C like to play games for real. Because that's what I learned after she started ignoring me over fake shit and lies. So, after that whole B-Day class, wait. Because it was after her B-Day class. And I think they had her at second block. So by the time I seen her, the B-Day class done seen her already. So, that's how I know it was some fucked up shit about whoever lied. So, someone lied and said that I told them that she was pregnant. And I never told nobody. I came home and told my mom, my aunt, and my grandma. And after that, I ain't said nothing else to nobody. I ain't even had no phone to call nobody and tell nobody. That's the thing. I ain't had no phone to tell nobody. So, she just started ignoring me. And it was like going on for weeks. And I would tell my behavior, Miss T. I would tell Miss T that my teacher was ignoring me. I don't know what I did wrong. Somebody said that I told her B-Day class that she was pregnant, and I never did. Miss T said, well, why she telling y'all she pregnant anyway? Because she basically saying, we kids, we need to worry about school and stuff instead of worrying about that. And I get it. I said, hey, Miss C, and hey, Miss M. So, Miss M will always speak back. Every time. I loved Miss M. So, this particular day in the cafeteria, JB was on one. And I don't know. Because she have it out. Because I want to put my stuff down. She was like, you gotta use the bathroom. I was like, I don't have to use the bathroom right now. And she was like, okay, but you need to go try to use the bathroom. And it was just like, really trying to force me to like use the bathroom right in there. And it's not. So after that, we went to lunch, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I said, hey, Miss M. Miss M spoke. Hold on.